Hello, dear friends. My name is Ashken, and I welcome you to Not One Yarn. Just recently, I posted my very first vlog in my channel ever, and I was telling you and showing you how I created this beautiful, handsome moose. That was a custom order from my repeat customer. She sent me a picture of the moose, and I googled that picture and found that exact pattern, purchased it, made it for her, and she gave me idea of this sign that was separate, not included in the pattern or anything. So I can link down below the pattern, and yes, here it is. So in the end of the video, I mentioned that I priced this moose at $35, and I just wanted to share with you my thoughts behind my decision and how usually I price my items. There are very many opinions on how you should price your items. I love the opinion of Ashley from A Crafty Concept, who keeps telling everyone, don't judge other people for their prices. Don't judge other makers, because for someone it is just a hobby and they just want to make money for the yarn that they spend. But for other people, it is business. And if it is your full-time job, of course, you have to have like an hourly rate and price your items higher. But if it is your full-time business, it means the quality of your items probably would be a little better, because even after crocheting for 10 years, I still learn something new every time I crochet a new pattern. I notice something about my tension. I notice something about the techniques. So if it is your full-time job, it means you crochet so much and you learn so much more, and you are you have much wider skills in your business. I mean, in the crochet, if it is your business. So there are also opinions on giving yourself an hourly rate, like a minimum wage, whatever it is in different states. I'm not quite sure with all the minimum wages. But in my opinion, if I would charge minimum wage per hour for this moose, it probably would cost like $80 or something, because it was very time consuming project. It involves a lot of parts, all of them separate, that you have to sew everything on, plus it took almost entire skein of the brown yarn, and it just would be very expensive. I don't believe that anyone should pay $80 for a moose like that. So what I did with this moose, I went on Etsy. I looked up a made moose, like a finished physical item, crochet moose, and there were a lot of listings. I looked at those that were closest to my moose, and there was actually a couple listings made with the exact same pattern. They were priced at $51. They were made pretty well, just like my moose. There was another listing for $20 that is made like exactly with the same pattern. And honestly, I understand why it was priced at $20. And I'm not even sure if I would want to pay $20 for that moose, because the antlers were sewn very, very crookedly. One antler was higher than the other, and they were looking like pointing at different um, uh, directions. All the stitches were showing up, all the stuffing. I understand to see a little bit of stuffing in some places when you change the color or you sew like this hooves. It's okay, but in that $20 moose, the stuffing was showing up through every single stitch. And if you didn't know, if stuffing is showing up, it talks about a poor quality of the toy. Because if you make toys, amigurumi toys, eventually you need to develop attention which will allow you to hide all the stuffing so it doesn't show through. That talks about good quality of a toy. And I am not bragging at all, but for 10 years of crocheting and for like 8 years of them working on amigurumi, I developed pretty good tension and pretty good techniques and everything. So this is why I decided to price it at $35. I don't want my customers who go on Etsy and be able to purchase something cheaper than what I make, but in the same time, I will not price it in the same level as a poor quality toy. I know that I make a good quality toy that will last a long time, that will look good a long time. So this is my repeat customer, and that's why I gave her a little maybe discount, like $35. Maybe I would go to 35 or 32 or something like that for my future moves. But when I have customers who come to me over and over again, I don't mind to give them a little discount if they keep giving me business. So that was my thoughts behind my decision to price it at 35. I just wanted to share with you, just in case if you're struggling at pricing your items. And I'm not showing any pictures of those items that I found on Etsy because I don't want anyone to Google it by the picture, find that exact listing and look at it, because I don't want to speak bad about the person who made poor quality moose. I looked through the other listings and it just looks like the person is at the beginning of its journey, and she's pretty reasonable. She's not pricing her a little bit lower quality moose at $50. It's okay to start somewhere and grow your skills, grow your ability to make better toys, and price your items reasonably. $20 probably is okay. Maybe 15 would be better. But as you continue to crochet, if you are in the beginning of your crochet journey, don't stay on the same level. Try always better yourself. Try always make your future toys better than they were before. And in a year or two, if you would compare your items before and after, you will see how much you improved, and then you will be able to charge more for your toys. So I'm not speaking bad about that person. It is okay to start somewhere. And I don't want you to underprice yourself either. If you are experienced crocheter and you know that your toys will be looking good and lasting for decades and nothing will happen to them, eyes will not fall out, limbs will not fall out, and everything's sewn good, eyes stay secure and everything, sure, go ahead. People pay you not only for your time, they also pay for the years of skills that you developed, for your experience. Something that would take a beginner 2 hours probably could take you an hour. So that's what people are paying you for, and don't be afraid to charge enough. But stay reasonable. Like, who would pay like $100 or $80 for this? I don't know. Maybe in some areas, but not in mine. So research your area, assess your skills, go online and see what other people price their items, and make your own judgment. Thank you for listening. Let me know what you think about this in the comments, and let me know how you price your items. Maybe I will learn something else, or maybe I will review and reassess my judgment about pricing and will change something. I will appreciate your opinion and your advice. We'll see you in next video. Bye!